Top 5 fragrances for the most confident gentleman, or to be the most confident gentleman. We know that confidence is something that comes from within. You have to feel good about yourself. You have to have a good self-concept. You have to believe in yourself and you have to love yourself. That's the most important thing. But we know that fragrance, with it being an olfactive accessory, it has the ability to elevate your mood, to lift your spirits, and to make you feel good about yourself when you know you smell good, you know you're wearing your favorite fragrance. It has the ability to transform your aura. Nevertheless, all 5 of these fragrances give CEO vibes or for the most confident gentleman. I'm excited to share this list with you very soon, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I tell you about these 5 fragrances for the gentleman, all of these will definitely increase your aura, plus 1,000,000 aura points. Forget about that, I'm sorry, it's very cringy. But I do want to start off the video by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really, really mean a lot to me. And here's the thing, when it comes to a lot of these fragrances, because everything on this list is niche, right? So a lot of these are going to be on the more expensive side of things. Some of these may be available at Max Aroma. Please check out Max Aroma. All of the information is going to be down below. They do have a lot of really hard to find designer and niche fragrances for really, really good prices. And they do run promotions from time to time. So please bookmark them, check them out. They're such an amazing service to use. I've been using Max Aroma for many, many years now. I've attended events that they've done at their showroom in Long Island City. I know the owners, Adam and Hamed, are incredible people. Please check them out. They are so good. Super fast shipping. And well, the thing with me is I live in the tri-state area, so I get my packages seemingly overnight, but Max Aroma is incredible. Absolute Aventus by Creed. This is actually my second bottle, and I ended up getting a second bottle because this is silly. It said triple aged batch on it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to get it. I'm going to see if it's stronger. And yeah, I did get the impression that it was actually stronger. And so this is my second bottle. Believe it or not, I used my entire bottle of my first acquisition of this fragrance. So I'm on my second bottle, so thankful that I had this backup. And I actually wear this one quite a bit. Huge compliment getter. And this is a darker, spicier take on the original Aventus. It's a very different fragrance. It has the pineapple, it has the woods, but it also has cardamom and nutmeg. So the spices are going to be aplenty in this fragrance. Amazing. I've gotten a lot of compliments on this one. People love it. And it still possesses a mass appealing DNA. Now, this next fragrance, imagine Creed Aventus, but a mossier version of it. And there's so many Aventus alternatives on the market, I have to be honest with you, but one that I always recommend is Decimo by Gritti. Now, this is one that I acquired several months ago, and this one is in the same vein as Royal Vintage by Micallef. And, you know, there's so many wonderful Aventus alternatives. This one is not 100% similar to it, but like I said, it is a mossier take on that Aventus DNA. So if you are a fan of Royal Vintage by Micallef, please check this one out. Decimo by Gritti. Again, huge compliment getter. And of course, this is going to help make you the most confident man in the room. If you know you're wearing something with universal appeal, mass appeal, a DNA that people absolutely love, high complimented profile, it's going to work very well for you. Decimo by Gritti. And also it's different from everything else on the market. I know a lot of people are wearing Blockade by Mind Games, super mass appealing, Supernova and Supersonic by Aaron Turns Hughes. So there are a lot of fragrances that kind of fall within that Creed Aventus territory, that fruity chypre genre, as it were. But this one is amazing. So we also have this fragrance brand new from the House of Xerjoff. This one you can actually find at Twisted Lily. I doubt Max Aroma has it yet, but it's such a mass appealing DNA. Champagne Accord, there's plum, there's I think osmanthus, there's sandalwood. This is such a beautiful fragrance. Hints of incense in the dry down with a coffee note in the heart. This one is Louis XV, 1722 by Xerjoff. This is, and there's also this grapefruit ingredient in the opening. And I think that also contributes to that champagne accord. So it's a very bright, bubbly, fizzy type of a fragrance. Definitely gives off celebratory vibes. And it's so funny. Champagne is becoming like this really popular accord in fragrances. This has it. Pink Me Up by Atelier d'Or has it. Guilty Crush from the House of Oud has it. So many fragrances have a champagne accord. And it's always done so beautifully, especially in the perfumes, the niche fragrances that I've been sampling as of late. And this is amazing. The presentation is second to none. The longevity is stellar on this fragrance. Please try Louis XV 1722 by Xerjoff. It is incredible. Definitely a confidence booster for sure. In the number 2 spot, so this is a fragrance composed by Rodrigo Flores Roux. Such an amazing perfumer, and I've had the opportunity to meet him in person several times. And, you know, I've attended events that he's done for Arquiste, another phenomenal brand. But this one by the House of Sillage is called The Formal. And this is from the Gentleman's Collection. Let me tell you something, cedar and violet, right? There's a lot else happening in this DNA, but if you think cedar and violet, it's so masculine. I might actually make this my scent of the day today. I'm not wearing anything today. I'm not wearing any perfume today is what I was trying to say. Clearly I'm clothed. But this is a beautiful fragrance. The violet and the cedarwood, it's masculine. And as the name implies, it's fantastic for a formal scenario. Please check this one out. And this is one that I always wear. How much have I actually worn? I've worn about 25% of it. So anyway, whenever I do wear this one, I do like 8 sprays. So I go a bit heavy on the trigger, but I just love the way that it smells. Super mass appealing. In the number 1 spot, and I'm going to leave this up to you just because this is available in 2 concentrations. This is a mass appealing DNA. I know it's not the safest one that the brand has to offer, but this one is a bit more outgoing. It's a bit more of a statement maker. This is the one that's going to make you unforgettable. This is the one that is less casual, more formal, CEO vibes, does wonders for one's confidence, in my opinion. But you don't want to go heavy on the trigger if this is the concentration that you're going to opt for. Let me just tell you what it is. Apex by Roja Parfums. So this is a spicy, woodsy lavender fragrance with a lot of citrus in the opening. This is so classy, so masculine. Now behind me, I also have the original Apex. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. Let me go ahead and grab it. You can go for the original Apex. This is going to be more diffusive. This is not going to be as dark, but this is also a phenomenal fragrance. CEO, all of these are giving CEO vibes. If you want something that's a bit stronger, you're not worried about quote unquote offending anybody. Not that you're going to offend anybody, but if you're not necessarily worried about your fragrance being too strong, go with the Parfum version. If you're living in a colder climate, go with this version. If you want something that's a bit more diffusive and maybe a couple hours compromise on longevity, go with the original. But Apex by Roja Parfums is such an amazing fragrance. And this one should be available at Max Aroma because it's been around for such a long time. But all of these are incredible, professional, compliment-getting fragrances. And they're all going to do wonders for your confidence. At least I hope they do. And again, like I said, confidence is something that comes from within. And yes, you can build confidence, right? It's not this thing where you either have it or you don't. We see people who take measures to improve their physical appearance, their image, their feelings and thoughts about themselves, either by improving their mental health or just talking it out with somebody. And so confidence is something that can be improved. It's something that people can work on, and by selecting an amazing fragrance to just make you feel better is a step in the right direction, in my humble opinion. So thank you again for watching. Do you own any of these? Have you tried any of these? Do you also love these fragrances as much as I do? I would love to hear from you if that's the case. Drop your comment down below. And of course, if you took anything of value from today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting the channel. It's absolutely free. Please subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. I upload videos every single day for you guys and girls. So I would love it if you could subscribe to me. It would really help me a lot. So thanks again for watching. I love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.